All right. Well, hey, world. Welcome to Stories That Inspire with our beautiful friend, Amber. Hey, girl.
Hey.
I am so excited that you're here with us today because you have inspired me. You're a dear friend of mine. We actually met through Mary Kay. I met you at my kitchen table, and for like 3 years, we were dear girlfriends. That you were always just too busy to get together because you were working in retail and you were like crazy busy. But now that we get to share Mary Kay, like I've absolutely loved our sushi dinner nights and being with you. So I'm excited for the world to get to know you. I appreciate you joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me. So excited.
I know. And I see you in your Steelers jersey. One
You
time,
know it.
one time for the
Ooh.
Steelers right there. That's why I put the yellow for you and the Steelers, because we all
Oh,
know you are a Steelers fan all day, every day.
die hard, die hard.
That's for sure. Okay, rapid fire questions so we can get to know you real quick.
Okay.
Sushi or sushi?
Uh, Sushi, hello.
If ever we have an opportunity to go out to dinner, it's always like sushi. You
Sushi,
and I are
please.
sushi queens. Okay,
Yes.
football or basketball?
Football, clearly.
Okay, Olympics or Final Four?
Ooh. Probably the Olympics, just because there's more than just one sport you're watching.
The gamut, yes. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, if it wasn't a pandemic, where would you go?
Fiji.
Oh, that's what Whitney said was Fiji. Like, that's freaking cool.
Yes.
And then last question, would you prefer mascara or lipstick?
Lipstick.
Okay, then. All right. Well, I'd love to get to know you that way. And can you just tell me if this like thing on my head is okay, or do I look like a bobble too much? Because real
You know
girlfriends
what?
always
I
tell.
love it.
Well, I'm obsessed with your new hair. So,
Thank
anyways,
you.
Amber, thanks for joining us. What I love about the Stories That Inspires, we get to share people and their different, backgrounds and perspectives of the Mary Kay world. So, before I tell the world about your journey, tell us who you were prior to Mary Kay and tell us about you.
Oh, geez. Okay. So I was a retailer for 18 years. Holy cow. 10 of those was management. Nights, weekends, holidays, work, 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 work. I was able
Work,
to
work,
squeeze
work,
in
work, work.
exactly.
All right, had to.
I was able to squeeze in a little bit of beach time during the week when most people were working. And I spent a lot of my time really just at work. But I mean, I love my family, and whenever there was football on, I was there to watch football, or at least I was trying to watch it somewhere.
So the best part about you is you're so family oriented, but when I first met you, you fell in love with the product. You absolutely loved how Mary Kay made your face. You bought from me for years. And every time I would tell you like, Amber, you're in retail, so you naturally know sales and you know how to help customers and you know how to make people feel special and important. That's a big part of our Mary Kay business. For so long, you were like, I don't have time. So, what was like finally the change in you that helped you to decide a couple years back to dip your toe in the Mary Kay water and give it a go? What was that change?
Well, first of all, I knew I couldn't work retail the rest of my life and have like a personal life because I didn't have one. I
Yeah.
was encompassed in work all the time, and I was working for somebody else, and I wasn't really working for myself. So I thought, I'm like, I got to get out of here. I can't do this anymore. So I got an actual real job. Um, and then with my real job, that allowed me to really just dive into Mary Kay.
Because it gave you the flexibility of having like a 9 to 5 where you knew your schedule versus retail where every week it was changing. So you
Mhm.
knew you wanted to get out of the retail game because clearly it was taking a toll, nights, weekends, holidays, spending a lot of time away from your family. But how has Mary Kay now being back involved with like helping customers and helping women and helping people find solutions? How has that really changed your life and what has that meant to you?
So it's been a lot of fun because I actually get to do it when I want to do it. I don't necessarily have a schedule that I have to follow. And I love the opportunity that I have to just hang out with people. I did that in retail, but it was on a very limited scale. So now I get the opportunity to just make people feel their very best. And I do it at my own pace, not on a pace that someone else is telling me that I have to work at.
I love that. And you know what's really great about talking about your own pace is you do get to sprinkle this into your schedule wherever it fits, but you recently had surgery on your knee. I mean, talk about being able to still work your Mary Kay business from a recovery bed. Like, talk about how that's really been able to impact your financial pocket.
So I had ACL surgery back in February, and crutches, not fun. So not fun. But I was able to sell literally from my couch or from my bed and make sure that I could get things out to customers in a timely fashion, because I'm all about making sure that they're happy, making sure that they're taken care of. And I know what good customer service feels like. So I want to be able to, give that back to them. And it actually helped me out a lot. It's helping me pay down my student loans. So it's always good.
That's amazing. And when you talk about being like bound in bed, can you talk about like the sisterhood and our team and how maybe you felt lifted up and loved on and inspired even when you were feeling not so great?
So the girls are just amazing. I mean, phone calls, text messages. When I was actually finally able to get out of the house and come to our weekly meetings, everybody was, just tending to me. Are you okay? What do you need? What can I get you? You need a pillow? Do you need some
Yes.
water? Walk you
Yes.
to your car? Like, everybody was just so loving. And the reason why this is just a blessing is just because everybody is so like loving, and we're so different, but we're so loving. We're all on the same page when it comes to loving on each other.
Yeah. And speaking of different, we do love each other to success. And I really value that about our team, especially in Mary Kay in general. But speaking of being different, I know that for a while you would tell me, Stephanie, I can't sell Mary Kay because I don't look the part, because I'm a tomboy. I don't really do makeup a lot. Like, I'm more into sports than I am, being girly girl. And you and I are two peas in a pod, because when I'm not doing Mary Kay, I'm in a baseball hat and sports clothes and no makeup. So tell
Mhm.
me how that almost held you back, and how has your confidence grown since Mary Kay?
So I knew that I was not that girl. Like, first of all, I don't wear makeup like that. So, and I know that it's skincare and it's not just makeup, but you could fry an egg on how oily this face was, okay? Hot mess express. Okay. So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I mean, I tried it and I loved it. I'm so glad I did. I'm so irritated that I waited so long, but that's beyond.
And how
But
has your confidence grown though from, now being in it? Like, how do you feel as a woman?
oh my God, so much better. I've realized that there's boundaries for everything, but I can also get past those boundaries, and it's not necessarily the end. It's just a detour. Just change your direction, change your perspective, change how you're looking at things. And like, if there's a goal and you don't necessarily meet the goal right away, that's okay. There's always time. Give
Yes.
yourself some time.
I love that. And it's true. Like, your personal growth game, because we always talk about being a champion and you have that sports mentality, but like, we talk about in Mary Kay, shoot for the moon and land among the stars. And that's what you've done, is that if you didn't hit a goal, you just, dust yourself off and keep it moving. Like, you don't sit there and cry about it, but you have support and you have love. So how has the training and all of that, the love and the kind of push and that getting out of your comfort zone, how has that been different than the retail world?
Well, first of all, it's more rewarding, because I don't have somebody breathing down my throat, get it done, get it done, get it done.
Mhm.
I can actually move at my own pace, but there's still a little bit of a time limit on it, but you're not having a rapid fire every 5 seconds, and it's a marathon. It's not necessarily a sprint. You get it done when you get it done, but then when you can check it off the list, oh man, it feels so great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like I won the Olympics, when I finally crushed a goal. I'm like, oh my God, I did it. Yay. It's
Yeah.
so exciting.
It is exciting. So, with all that said, you've done some really great things in your business in a short period of time. Can you talk about how you actually have replaced your full time income with part time work in Mary Kay?
Okay, so let's just say that that is amazing, because I don't have to do this full time. I could still do it part time and still do my full time job. And just the milestones, I was shocked. I mean, I'm like, me? No, not me.
Yes, girl, you.
And I looked at my results and I'm just like, girl, I'm sorry. Am I the same person? Like I was looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, I'm that girl.
You are. Yes, you are. High five to that.
That's
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But like, it's amazing to see how you still have a life. You now have a job that is, your regular 9 to 5, but then you have all this supplemental income for just sprinkling it in. So I would say that what we have going on right now with our $30 virtual kit to start a Mary Kay business is like mind blowing. Like it doesn't get any better than that, people. $30, you get a website and a credit card system for $30. I mean, we all know we spend $30 at like Target and Costco and Publix, and it doesn't change our life. So this is like something that can change your life, right? Now, we still have our $100 starter kit, which comes with over $400 of full size products. But we're in a pandemic. People are home. We get to work this from home. What I would love to find out from you, Amber, as we kind of close out is, what has been the most fun for you? Because you've traveled with us to Dallas and we've done Getaway Squad, we've done spa. So tell people out there how our team and how Mary Kay has given you a lot of fun rewards.
Okay, so let's just talk about Dallas real quick, because Dallas is like the bomb.
Yeah.
So bummed that we can't physically be there this year, but I mean, just amazing. The stories, the sisterhood, the laughs, the tears, the cheering each other on. I mean, Dallas is amazing. I had never been to Dallas before, so it was my first time, and I'm just like, it was like sensory overload, but it was so amazing. I had such a great time. I mean, and girls' trips that we get to do, like spa was amazing, and then our little getaway in March was amazing as I was hobbling along on my crutches. So fun.
Yep.
So fun. Everybody's laughing and giggling, and we're telling jokes, and I mean, it's just, you don't get that kind of girlfriendship, I guess you could use that word, with like regular girlfriends. I mean, we have like this bond and this amazing camaraderie that you just can't find anywhere else. We're like a specific group of people, but we're all so different, but we mesh so well together. And I am just so like blown away and so blessed that I get to be a part of something like this. Because I mean, the relationships that I've gotten out of this has been amazing.
Aww. Well, Amber, there's no surprise why you were voted our Miss Go Give of last year, which basically means the biggest award in Mary Kay, where you give without expecting a return. You have such a big heart. We laugh so hard. We make so many jokes, and we have such a great time doing it. But the best part is we get to not only do life together, but cheer each other on to success, love each other across big finish lines, help each other stretch and grow. And then we're always there to support one another when times are tough or we're in need. And it's not just, specifically you and I, it's our whole team with each other. So I'm just so grateful you've been able to be on here to inspire others. Sometimes we think we don't have time or we're not fitting the mold, but you never know until you try. Are you glad you did, girl?
That's so glad. So glad.
And so am I, because finally, after like telling you for a few years, you'd be so great at this, now you know how great you are. So I love you, my beautiful friend. Thanks for being on. Thanks for inspiring others. And until next time, wash your hands and wear your mask. Stay safe out there, people.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.